Hello, my name's Emily S. and I'm a visually impaired photographer from the West Midlands. I set up ESP Media Warrior with the intention to prove that despite being visually impaired and partially sighted, nothing limits what I can do and limits my capabilities. At ESP Media Warrior, we offer photo shoots, videography shoots and personalised edits catered for you and your family or your friends or your business. I do both memorial edits of any pets, I do anniversary edits of weddings. I also can create edits using your photos from the past and my photos from the present to create new and old memories. Some of the hurdles I was facing prior to starting with SYST were my confidence was really lacking. I was struggling to gain employment because no one believed that I was able to help their business. Basically, I wasn't able to do the work for them, wasn't able to be any good because I was partially sighted and they had too many concerns. I struggled at college due to being bullied due to my vision, as people just didn't think that I was partially sighted. They thought I was taking the mickey and they weren't very nice. I then tried an apprenticeship which fell through after 1.5 days due to illness. The company had lack of experience and lack of knowledge of vision impairment clearly, and they weren't very helpful and supportive despite what their description had said. I then found SYST through my neighbour a few days later, and I've loved it ever since. SYST have really brought me out of my shell. They really helped me develop a future for me as a business owner, running my own business as independent as possible. Some perks I've experienced working with SYST are the experiences I've been able to have within my journey. I've been able to have proper training from a professional photographer who's been able to help guide me in what to buy, what equipment I need. And she's said that I'm doing really, really well after only 3 weeks of training. Out of all the perks, my highlight of time has been working with SYST, meeting such nice people, friendly people, and being able to be recommended various things such as the Independent Living Centre, where they've been able to help me with my needs at home and in public, and being able to set up my own business confidently and being able to have support with setting up my own business. So what SYST can offer is a lot more one-to-one support, one-to-one training and emotional support as well. Other charities don't offer all these services, they just offer the experience, but they don't offer the emotional support which SYST do. This is why SYST is unique, because it enables you to have the emotional support as well as the physical and mental training of setting up your potential career path, because you help more than what other charities have helped me. Other charities were lacking in knowledge, lacking in experience. They didn't have the correct staff for the relevant roles. They weren't very supportive. They were quite bossy towards me, and that's not what you need when you're visually impaired. You need someone that's understanding and more caring rather than more forceful. What support is lacking in the community currently is the understanding of people with disabilities. People with disabilities may have a disadvantage in their life, but they shouldn't be treated as if they should be neglected. They should be treated equally and fairly. Just because they need help and support doesn't mean they're disabled. That just makes them unique within themselves. They should have all the support they can have. When I go out in public, I always have my auntie or my mum with me, or a friend, so they can help guide me. But when I go into shops and into certain places, I feel the vulnerability. When I'm asking out loud, what price is this? People don't answer back, and I feel uncomfortable with that because they clearly can see I'm visually impaired, but they don't aid me, they just ignore me. And that for me hurts me because I then have to stand there for 10 minutes sometimes waiting for a member of staff to pass by, or waiting for someone to acknowledge me, to help me. The community needs more people to be understanding of both disability and visual impairment. Visual impairment is not an easy, means that I don't have an easy life. I struggle with day-to-day tasks, and people need to understand that just because I am partially sighted doesn't mean you should neglect me. It means you should help me and support me and not evade me. I would recommend SYST to anyone that's struggling with their mental health, anyone that's struggling with their future career path, anyone that wants the support and needs the help, and if they are disabled or got a disability, I would recommend them even more because they are such a caring charity, help and support me, haven't let me down once yet.